Hello everyone, welcome back to FairlyDeterminedFM with me. My name is Chris. I hope you're all doing very, very well. I'm losing my mind a little bit, not going to lie. I've had a nasty injury to Michel. He is out for 2 months with a torn hamstring. It says 7 weeks and 10 weeks, but it says it's 2 months. It's 2 months. It came up in the thing, 2 months. So I mentioned in a previous episode that position, attacking midfielder on the right-hand side, is a place of the pitch where we don't have that many players. And now we have even fewer. So, good. Last game out, Udinese, bloody 0-0 draw. Ridiculous. Look at the ratings for the players at the top of the pitch. Apart from Sampo, every single one of them, embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Today, though, we've got Sporting and Spezia. The big important thing about the Sporting game is that if we win it, we're qualified from the group. No pressure. No pressure at all. None at all. Right, bit of a haphazard squad this. We've got some unfit players all over the place. Injuries to Jongen, Michel. Jongen actually would be a great help at this point. You know, he's a decent enough centre-back to be able to slot in when we've got the injuries we've got. Franklin's not going to feature probably because he needs a rest, clearly. So we're having to play Giardini, who is usually a right-back. We're having to play Giardini in the centre of defence. Giro's over on the right to cover for Michel. Kuna over on the left, Nunes up front, Sampo in the middle, and then the other players you sort of know. Now, what I'm going to say is if we do qualify, I won't bring you the rest of the qualifying stages, the match against Galatasaray, because it just doesn't matter. So what we'll do is we'll skip ahead in time to the first knockout game. That'll be the next episode. Highlights straight from the kickoff. San Martin to Decore. Plays it back to Satalo. Finds Sampo in a bit of space. There's Hugo Duro in that unconventional, unusual left side. There's Darwin Nunes, rather, in the middle of the defence. I don't know how he's wangled that much space, but he's unleashed an immense shot from the edge of the area. We'll get a better view from it. It'll be a better view of it from here. Hugo Duro plays the ball in. Darwin Nunes. Oh, Bolga has missed his header there, Bilger, and it's let Darwin Nunes in. It's 1-0, 18 seconds on the clock. Good stuff. Hugo Duro out on his right-hand side, running at his man, plays it back to Bafulco, plays it back to Satalo, and he finds San Martin in a bit of space. Decore, back to Satalo, keeping the ball nicely. That's what we want. Sampo plays in Darwin Nunes has made a brilliant run. Again, it's just off the... I don't know what's happened there. It's hit the post and then the keeper and then roll along the line, but it's not gone in. That's the important thing. Kuna plays Darwin Nunes in. Hugo Duro, Bafulco's got a load of space. He finds the pass. Darwin Nunes header saved by Martinez. Sampo's got that ball, plays it into Darwin Nunes, and that's going to be a red card for Sporting very early on in this match. Still a lot of this game to go, and they're now down to 10 men. We've got a free kick on the edge of the area taken by Hugo Duro. Oh, beautiful stuff. Well done, Hugo. In off the crossbar. Lovely. Lovely. What was that? Anyway, better angle of it from here. Swings it over the wall, and it's in off the crossbar. I'm actually losing the will. So this is the this is the fourth session I'm recording in a row. And you should probably, if you were to watch these back to back, you can probably see my slow descent into not being able to talk properly. So you know what? I'm going to calm down. I'm going to have some water. Everything's fine. I think we'll have Totaro on for Darwin Nunes. This is a tiny, tiny bit of a risk because Totaro and Rizzo have not played very much at all. Totaro's seen a couple of times. Rizzo, I don't think, has ever pulled on a shirt and stepped into the pitch. So it's a bit of a risk, but we're 2-0 up. We're at home, and they've got a man down. So if there was ever a time to be risky, this is it. Totaro scores his first goal. Why is it saying second goal? It's definitely not his first goal. Yes, he's off the mark for Napoli. There are some bugs in this version, I'm telling you. Anyway, Totaro scores. Good stuff. Decore. Back to Bafulco, and Bafulco gets a lovely cross in. There's Totaro with a headband, it looks like. Totaro has a green headband on. Excellent. What does he look like? What does Totaro look like? Let's find out. There he is. There's Totaro. I can't see the headband. That's disappointing. City are going to qualify. PSG are going to qualify. Real Madrid are going to qualify. United are going to qualify. Big teams. The big teams, that you would expect to qualify are going to qualify. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. We'll probably end up with some ridiculous team in the knockout stage, like City or something. Who knows? Anyway, that game is finished 3-0 to the good guys. Oh, there are some clubs. Chelsea are available. No, not yet. No, not until after this season. I think that might be the thing as well, actually, while we're here looking at the available jobs. I think this season at Napoli might be the last one, possibly. I think there might be time for one more club before we wrap up the manager's journey. And I do think it's either going to be France because we've not been to France. I did Germany in the beta. So I did Germany in the beta. We've done Italy. Haven't done Spain. We haven't done France. And I feel like I've got unfinished business in England to do. So maybe West Ham are top of the league. Bloody hell. Anyway, yeah. So I feel like come the end of this season, regardless of what happens, whether we win the league or not, or do very well in the next part of the Champions League, I think it might be the time to move on. Match report. Why have you given me a match report for a player that costs £302 million? Do you not know what my transfer budget is? Rotated lineup. We're going to have Alejandro in goal, Franklin, Valek, Richards and Buffalco at the back line, San Martin and Oxford in the middle of the park, Chalky, Fofana and Kelly behind Nunes at the top of the line. Look at that. Win, draw, win, draw, win, draw. Can we get a second win on the bounce for the first time in a long time? That'd be grand. It would be grand. Right. Highlight straight from the off. Spezia have it. I forgot who we were playing for a second then. Play that ball forward. Valek cuts it out, but only the header goes as far as a Spezia player. Losing the will. He is ridiculously offside. Why even play that pass? He was so far offside. Alejandro pulled out a good save anyway, because he's good. Falco over on that right-hand side throws it into Oxford. He gets it back. Is Chalky. And then Franklin on the edge of the area. Is he going to get a cross in? He plays it into San Martin. He gets a cross in. Kelly at the back post. Darren Kelly with his fourth goal of the season. Franklin controls that ball nicely and then plays it along the ground to San Martin, who's got a load of space. Little turn. Back post. There's Kelly. That's a great header. It's a great goal. 1-0. If we can come back, if we can finish at Napoli with a second league win on the trot, I think that'll be good. But then also, if we're at this club and we're building this club, does the manager's journey end, but the save continues, and we just stay at Napoli until the end of FM22, until FM23 comes out? That's a possibility I hadn't considered. That maybe the manager's journey does end at Napoli, but that the series continues. Oh, good goal. Very annoyingly, that's a good goal. Possibly Alejandro should have done more there, but, Let me know what you think down in the comments of that potential ending to the series. Ending to the series, but the series is actually continuing. It would just become a Napoli series. Don't know. A highlight, straight from the kickoff, by the way. The ball has been pumped forward. Here's Richards. He takes it down. He runs through the two centre forwards. Finds the ball out to Chalky, gets that cross in. Here's Kelly at the back post again. Darwin Nunes, 2-1. Or is that going to be offside? Is it? I feel like that's onside. I do. I feel like it. But we never know. Yep. My bloody offside radar does not know what it's doing. Right, half time. It's 1-1. Unacceptable. Not happy with this at all. Right, we do have some heavy hitters on the bench though, so I think what we'll do is bring on Matthews Cunha for Chalky. That should give him something else to think about. And then we'll do Sampo for Fofana. Yeah, we'll bring on some of the heavy hitters. Just for, for the second half, give them definitely something to work with. Cunha and Sampo are very, very good players, especially when you compare them to Chalky and Fofana. So you would hope that they will have a little bit more about us in the second half. San Martin, Franklin on the edge of the box, takes the shot off the woodwork. Not too bad at all. Darwin Nunes not having his best game, and Reece Oxford in the middle of the park is having a terrible game, so he's coming off. Or Doncho. Cunha has got the ball. He's been fouled. That's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty. Has to be. It's a penalty. Matthews Cunha taking the penalty. He's just come on 10 minutes ago. Come on, puts ahead. Takes a shot. It's in. Matthews Cunha puts his head 2-1 to Napoli. Sampo with a good tackle. And another good tackle. He's up for it today, Sampo. Just don't get sent off. Lovrich he's triggered the offside trap, has he? Is that... I don't know. I don't know. My offside radar does not work. See, that looked offside to me. What is this, guys? God's sake. Sampo. Doncho. Kelly. Here's Buffalco. Back to Doncho. Doncho takes a shot. Leicester spills it and it's out for a corner. What can we do? What can we do? Last few minutes. This is what we can do. We can go nuts. Right, we've put Matthews, Cunha, Kelly and Nunes up top. Sampo behind them as advanced playmaker. And then the wing-backs are now complete wing-backs on support. I'm going to try and overload them for the last few minutes. It seems to be working, so I think we've got a free kick on the edge of the area here. Kelly is over it. Is it going to go in the back of the net? Please say it's going to go back of the net. Kelly shoots. Oh, just over. Just over. Couple of minutes left of the game. 4 minutes of extra time. We do have a throw in. San Martin to Franklin. His Kuna. And it's cleared away. And we don't have anyone back at all. That ball that's just been punted up the pitch. And you have to ask why, because they could have built from the back. Just kept hold of the ball. Befalco to Doncho. Sampo. Oh, good save from Leicester. Lesieux, rather. I can't call him Leicester. It's a good save from Leicester. He's going to punt the ball up the pitch now. Franklin, what are you doing? You get so much time. So much time. Alejandro, a good save. You had so much time to bring that down, Franklin. Such a poor choice. Now, for God's sake, come on. We'll have a look at the... the water was getting thrown again. Not again. I'm so frustrated with it at the moment. Have a look at this. Like, this has just been such a poor run of form. 1-1, and then we got battered 6-1, and then another 1-1. Good win. 1-1 draw with United, which you can argue is good. Torino was a 2-1. Udinese a 0-0. We've beaten Sporting, then we've 2-2 to Spezia. It's just so average. It's just so average when you compare to what we were doing before the Milan game. Just blowing teams away. It's so disappointing. So we'll be back for the first knockout game of the Champions League whenever that will be. So I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know what you thought down in the comments. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel down there if you haven't already. And I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye.